to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Clark gets his lead at first, nobody out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Knotts. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. And he lays off again, ball 3. Chris Grumman would be next. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Settling in now, Chris Grumman. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder Jesse.
First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit out towards second. To his right, Flores. And there's out number 2. Striding in, Wes Wunsch. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clark has it in his sights, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next for Seattle, Ralph Tyler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ralph Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Standing in, Brian Flores. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pitts has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heat?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jeremy Pitts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a fastball, not close. It's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jeff Pitts will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Called strike 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Catcher, Bobo.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit to first. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Leon aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses. 1-1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Missed with a breaking ball. Matt Carpenter will be next. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pitts has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Carpenter earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Pitts has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pitts ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tony Whiteman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. Flores is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Connor Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he's surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate now, Wes Wunsch. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Full count now. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he misses there. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Knotts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Chris Drummond.
First baseman, Chris Drummond.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Now in the box, Ralph Tyler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. At the plate, Brian Flores. And they're runners at the corners now.
Brian Flores.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Georgia.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a breaking ball stays outside. One and one, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So striding forward now, Sandy Leon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Pitts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in, Jeff Pitts.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On to first, a double play.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Pitts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Hot shot on the ground is short, taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matthew Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Pitts sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Chris Knotts, man at first after the 2-out walk. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Boop Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. That smoked, but right into the shift. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping into the box, Tony Whiteman. First pitch on its way. This is popped up. Flores is there for it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2, full count. Popped him up. Leon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Chris Grumman.
For Seattle, first baseman, Chris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he got him swinging. Chris Grumman is retired to kick off the inning. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now, Brian Flores. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. leading off the inning, Connor Pitts. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Coming to the plate now, Wes Wunsch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wes Wunsch goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. Vinny Betts is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In now, Andrelton Simmons, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Matthew Clark. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, John Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Popped him up. Leon over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Jeff Pitts.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Tyler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Chris Knox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping into the box, Chris Drummond.
First baseman number 21, Chris Drummond.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Into the box now, Ralph Tyler.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, hits. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Brian Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jimmy Gomez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Booth, Bobo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Booth Bobo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Gomez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready once again, Matthew Clark. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. And it's full now, 3-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Connor Pitts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Simmons is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Into the box now, Wes Wunsch. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Stepping in, Jeremy Pitts, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top